Let me start with giving you a very quick context and understanding of what internal mobility means. In simple words, it's about moving the employees within your organization into different roles and different departments. It may be to fulfill new job openings, new workforce requirements, and it's all about finding the right talent within your organization. So you don't have to go outside hiring external candidates. So this movement can be in different reasons. It could be due to transfers, resignations, termination, and even some promotions. So the metrics that I suggest to look into are the average number of internal candidates per acquisition. It basically indicates the interest or engagement of employees within the organization to look for new roles or new job openings within the organization. And the other metric that I would suggest to look into is internal candidate hiring percentage. So it indicates the sort of quality or the fit of those internal candidates or employees within the organization for the roles that you have. Simple answer is it directly impacts your cost of hiring, your speed of hiring, your levels of employment satisfaction, and your employer branding. Let me explain what I mean by that. So, in terms of cost, when you extend an offer to a candidate that's outside of your organization, you typically have to extend an offer that is at least at par to the market trends. And typically it is higher. You need to pay them higher to attract them enough to join your organization, right? Compare that to an employee within the organization. You may be able to give them a competitive offer, competitive increment, which is typically lesser than extending an high value offer to your external candidates. So that's a cost directly saved. The other thing that you directly save cost on is your candidate sourcing. Because your employees are available to you directly, you don't really need to get more subscriptions or posting slots for your platforms like LinkedIn, Monster, Indeed, etc. Right? So that cost is directly saved. And the other cost that is saved for you is the loss of productivity. Right? Your employee with right now who is going to just change a new role, they are able to start with the new role quickly. There's not a long onboarding process required for you. So that loss of productivity is reduced. So that indirect cost is also saved. The other aspect is the speed of hiring. So as I mentioned, your onboarding processes, your formalities are reduced, right? So you save a lot of time. Your candidate or the new employee is ready to start on day one. The context of the employee knowing the culture of the organization, the processes, that time is reduced. You save that much time. Your processes like background check, other document collection processes are also reduced. So there's a lot of time saving on that end. The other aspect is the employer branding and your employee satisfaction level. So as your employees see that they have a career path in this organization, typically they won't go outside looking for other roles. So you directly reduce your iteration, you have more engaged workforce who is looking to work within the organization, and that's improves your employer branding and overall satisfaction level as well. And then one additional advantage that you have is you retain your organizational knowledge. That the employee does not leave, they have the knowledge of their prior roles and the new roles they're going to take. And they can use that knowledge, they can spread that knowledge within the organization. So you retain your organizational knowledge and even increase it. The feature of Oracle HCM that you can utilize is the reporting mechanism. So there's already a standard dashboard called Recruit to Hire. You can use the reports like internal hire listing, hire KPIs. These are available for you to give you the idea of how many internal candidates are available in your system, how many internal candidates you have hired already. So these reports are already available to you. They are standard. They give you this insights right away. Other thing you can do is use the analytics capability of the system, create your own reports, create your own dashboards so that you look at more details as you like for your internal mobility outcome. The other few things that I would suggest you to use is AI. It has been the buzzword and it generally helps you in this outcome as well. So the two features that I suggest you to enable are suggested candidates and similar candidates. So these two features will, as the name suggests, will give you a list of candidates who are similar to a candidate that you are trying to replace or just hire in general. And the suggested candidate feature will give you the exact list of candidates who meet your requirement. It could be for a job role, it could be for just a replacement, or just for a fit gap analysis. So these two AI features will certainly help you in finding the right internal candidates. Here at Orbrick, we have our own set of tools and services that will help you achieve this outcome. There are tools that we have created called Foresight, Second Sight, and Hindsight. So let me give a quick view of what these tools are and how they can help you. So Foresight is basically a quantified assessment of your system and your processes as well. There are a certain set of metrics that we have created which measures and show how your certain business process works and how is it performing right now. In this case, your internal mobility. We have Second Sight. It is a proprietary framework that is AI powered and human led. It's a consulting program where our consultants will look into your data, your processes, and try to identify the problems for your business outcome and propose your solutions as well. So you can utilize those solutions and improve your outcome. I would suggest start with changing your candidate sourcing strategy. At this point, you may not be posting all your job openings internally. So I suggest you start posting that internally, get your employees engaged. That will increase your internal candidate engagement and your chances of having an internal hire as well. Other thing that I'll suggest is to calculate the metrics that I mentioned to you earlier. Calculate them, track them consistently. Your metrics like average number of candidates, internal candidates per requisition, the other metric, internal candidate hiring percentage. Calculate them, track them diligently, and you will be able to keep track of your these metrics so that you make sure your employer internal mobility is not hampered. If you already have Oracle Fusion in your organization, you have a lot of options to go with. The first thing is to utilize the opportunity marketplace, which is basically your internal job board. So utilize that, as I mentioned, post your job openings internally to your employees, let them apply and let them get engaged into the new role. And there's another feature that has recently come through called career paths. Enable that. That path will give the employees the vision, the career progression that they're looking for. So they can either correct their idea of career progression or they have some sort of a ladder to look at within the organization. So the other feature that's available into Fusion HCM you can use right away is the reporting mechanism. So there's a standard dashboard called Recruit to Hire. It already has your internal hire listing report and hire listing KPI reports. So these reports directly give you the percentage of internal candidates that you have, internal candidates that you have hired till now. So that analytics is already available to you. So you can use that and you can even extend it by creating your own reports. You can create new OTBI reports, which is Oracle Transactional Business Intelligence, or you can create your custom reports using BIP. So to follow up on that, our next tool will help you to continuously monitor them. So the tool is called Hindsight. It continuously monitors your outcomes and metrics and gives you a self-service mechanism where you can easily track all your outcomes, how are they performing quarter by quarter. So it works as an early warning system for your business. You can identify the problems by yourself, and it also suggests you some solutions so that you can implement them and track again the progress of your outcome.